So what exactly are chakras? Chakras are energy vortexes or energy points in our bodies. Throughout our bodies, we have 7 major chakras, started from the base of your spine, going all the way up to the crown of your head. Starting with the first chakra, located at the base of your spine, the root chakra, deals with survival, your survival instincts. But the root chakra is blocked by fear. Starting all the way back in the days when we had to hunt for food, we had to worry about killing off other predators for survival. Root chakra is the lowest chakra. That energy is what helps you stay alive. Going up to the second chakra, your sacral chakra, also known as the water chakra. It's located right underneath your belly button, and that deals with creativity, the creative mind, pleasure. Those are all things that you feel. When we bring attention to these energy centers that are located throughout our body, we feel them even more. That's why if you ever take the time to meditate or get in a meditative state, you close your eyes in a dark room, or you can do it anywhere, and you really take the time to focus on that specific energy point, that specific chakra, you will feel that. You'll feel it resonate throughout your body, and it's an enlightening experience. So we have to be conscious and realize that these energy and these forces throughout our body are working whether we take notice of them or not. It all starts with awareness. Most of us can feel the sensations, feel the energy in the room. We feel the energy in our body, but we don't understand it to the point where we can know what's really going on. We have different forms of energy that are constant throughout each and every one of our bodies. People might ask, what's the benefit in learning about chakras or spirituality or healing or meditation? My answer would be, it's all up to you. There's so many outside forces. There's so much distraction. You see what's going on in the news. Oh my God, did you hear the most recent gossip? It's all a distraction to keep you from going inside. We all have the control of our lives. If we want to take control of our lives, if we want to make a positive change in our lives, in our families' lives, next generation's lives, we have to realize first that we have the power, and we have to be aware of the power that we have. People might not be familiar with chakras, but they're definitely familiar with energy. They feel it. You feel the pain. You feel the emotions going throughout your body. So if we take the time to really process these emotions, process these energies, locate where they're coming from, and then control those energy. Just because something happens in your life, just because something makes you feel a certain way, makes you feel sad, makes you feel angry, depressed, that doesn't mean that that energy has to be forever. After all, energy is always moving. Nothing stays still. When we feel these certain emotions, when we feel this pain, it's going to pass. This too shall pass. The solar plexus chakra, which is located right in the middle of your stomach, that deals with willpower. And that gut feeling in your stomach, there's a reason why people say, follow your gut. What's your gut feeling? Oh, do you have butterflies in your stomach? People know that there's this certain energy that you feel, but we're not completely aware of what that is. Solar plexus chakra deals with willpower and is blocked by shame. We have to understand that emotions themselves have power. There's a real benefit to chakra meditation, because what you're doing is you're just taking a short amount of time or putting that energy and that focus on that specific energy point in your body. Believe it or not, those energy points have conscious information. There's so many questions that we might have on a daily basis, and we might all have the answers within us. We learn so much more from our pain. Pain itself has so many lessons, so much knowledge. When you're in a state of happiness or bliss, it's an amazing feeling, but you don't always learn as much as when you're in that pain. Realize that there is light in the darkness. There is light in your pain. It doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. It doesn't mean that you won't feel it. If you can understand that there is lots of information and lessons to be learned in the darkness, that's when you can start to see that light on the other side and realize that there is a purpose. None of these emotions have to last forever. If you're in a dark time, it doesn't have to last forever. In fact, it won't. When we start to really break things down and understand that we are more than just our bodies, you all are going to die. But to realize that energy itself cannot be destroyed, it can only be transformed. And to realize that there is real scientific proven energy flowing through us, conscious energy, chakras, we can understand that this is just a small chapter in our existence, our soul. It's been proven scientifically that time itself is an illusion. We're in the third dimension. We're able to perceive the past, the present, and the future. But what's the fourth dimension? The fourth dimension is time itself. The past, present, and the future. It's all happening at once. If you're in the fourth dimension, you can see it all. You can see when I first started this conversation, you can see the present moment, and you can see the future. There's a specific purpose for why we chose to experience this life in the third dimension. Your soul is eternal. Robert Edward Grant. I recommend you all take some time to listen to his work. And one thing he mentioned was the one divides itself into the many so that it can experience itself in so many different ways. And that's life. Our time here on this planet is not forever, but our souls are. Your energy is. The heart chakra deals with love. It's that energy, right? It's blocked by grief. Your pain that you're feeling is real, but it has a purpose. Going up to the throat chakra deals with the truth. We hear a lot. Anybody can talk. Anybody can hop online. Not everyone tells the truth. The more in tune you are, you will feel whether or not something is true or a lie. Moving up to the third eye. Third eye is located right in the middle of your forehead. One thing that hasn't really been taught, your third eye, your pineal gland, which is an actual gland in your brain that serves many functions. Mainly, it helps with your intuition, your vision, your clarity, your actual decision making, your memory, your consciousness itself. And it's located right in the geometric center of your brain. It's almost like your source energy. Imagine Thanos, and he needs this crystal stone to unlock the powers of the universe. It's necessarily right under, but it's really in the middle of your brain. That's our stone. That's our power. That's our source. It's like it all comes from your mind. It's located in the middle of your brain. There are certain foods, there are certain chemicals that can calcify and decalcify your pineal gland. And when your pineal gland is calcified, it makes it harder to, one, remember. It makes it harder to make decisions. It makes it harder to really have a sense of vision of what's going on, what's your purpose. Once that pineal gland is decalcified, that's when things start to really open up. We see things clearer, not with our eyes, but with what they call your third eye, which is your third eye chakra. We have this power. We have this energy. It's real. The more we can make sense of the things that go on in our life, the more we realize that things aren't so random. We tend to label things randomness when our understanding stops. Say, oh, wow, that's random. Those are the times when we have to really see what is the universe teaching us. I like to think of the crown chakra as your ideas, your consciousness, your cosmic energy. Where do you get these ideas from? It didn't come from me. I just got it from God. I just downloaded it. That's referring to your crown chakra. What blocks that is earthly attachments. We also live in our bodies, and we have to go to work, and we have our everyday lives, right? We have our own struggles to deal with. So a lot of times we forget about that cosmic energy and that power that exists because we're so distracted by, hey, I got to pay my bills. I got to worry about what I'm going to wear, what I'm going to eat tomorrow. That's why it's so important to take a breath. Take some time throughout your day. Find the time for yourself. Imagine there was this great power that could transform your life. Financial abundance, unconditional love. Let's say that power was already out in the world, was already here. Now imagine that energy is flowing through you. You just meet someone and say, oh, I like their vibe. I'm vibing with this person. Or on a dating app, you want to match with a person. It's really about matching the vibration, matching their frequency. You see, we think of it as, obviously on the physical, there's a physical attraction. Oh, I like this. But really, we like the energy behind it. So once we realize it's not necessarily the car, it's not the house, it's not the money, it's the energy. It's what we want to feel. That's the nature of the universe. That's when we can tap in.